Lesson 1: The Possibility of Life.
Anna, I've been thinking about the universe lately. With so many stars and planets, do you believe there might be intelligent life out there?
Hi John, that's a fascinating topic. I think the possibility is quite high. The universe is so vast.
Exactly. With billions of galaxies, it seems likely that we're not alone. There could be other beings out there.
Yes. It's intriguing to think about how different life forms might exist under different conditions.
Right. Some planets might have environments that are completely different from ours. That opens up so many possibilities.
I wonder what kind of technology they might have. It could be far beyond our imagination.
That's a thrilling thought. Imagine if we could communicate with them, what would we learn?
I think we'd discover new perspectives on life, science, and even philosophy. It could be revolutionary.
Definitely. It would challenge our understanding of existence and our place in the universe.
And it might inspire us to take better care of our own planet, knowing we're part of a larger community in the cosmos.
Exactly. The search for extraterrestrial life encourages us to explore and be curious about our universe.
Lesson 2: A Simple Fix.
Hey Anna, I've been meaning to ask, how did your computer issue turn out?
Hi John, that's great. Did you manage to fix it?
Yes, it was a simple fix. I just needed to update the software.
That's good to hear. Sometimes the solution is easier than we expect. Did you figure it out on your own?
I did. I watched a few tutorial videos online. They really helped clarify what I needed to do.
That's smart. Online resources can be so valuable. Did you come across anything else interesting while researching?
Actually, yes. I learned about optimizing my computer's performance, like clearing cache and managing startup programs.
That sounds useful. Keeping a computer running smoothly can save a lot of frustration. Are you planning to make those changes?
Definitely. I want to improve the speed. It feels so satisfying when everything runs efficiently.
I agree. There's something rewarding about maintaining our devices. It's like taking care of a car.
Exactly. Regular maintenance can prolong their life. Have you ever faced any tech issues that were tricky to resolve?
Yes, I once had a problem with my phone. It wouldn't charge properly, and it turned out to be a simple issue with the charging port.
That's a relief. It's amazing how small things can cause big problems. Did you manage to fix it yourself?
I did. I just needed to clean the port gently. It's always good to troubleshoot before seeking help.
Absolutely. Taking the time to investigate can lead to quick solutions.
Lesson 3: Learning Together.
Morning, Anna. I was reading about Helen Keller and her journey with Anne Sullivan. It's fascinating.
Hi John, yes. From the big house, the teacher and pupil moved there for some weeks. It was here that and taught Helen the manual alphabet.
Exactly. The way Anne communicated with Helen was groundbreaking. It opened up a world of possibilities for her.
It really did. Helen's determination to learn despite her challenges is truly inspiring. Do you remember how they communicated initially?
Yes. And used tactile signing, placing Helen's hand on her own to spell out words. That was such a creative approach.
It was. And it shows how important it is to find methods that work for individual needs. Everyone learns differently.
Absolutely. I think that's a valuable lesson for teaching in general. Tailoring approaches can make a huge difference.
Definitely. Helen's story reminds us that with the right support, anyone can overcome obstacles.
Yes. Their bond was essential in Helen's learning process. It highlights the importance of patience and encouragement in education.
I agree. It's amazing how one person can change another's life through dedication and understanding.
Exactly. The impact of teachers can last a lifetime, shaping not just knowledge but also confidence.
Lesson 4, Movie Night Snacks.
Hey Anna, are we still on for movie night at your place?
Hey John, of course. I was thinking we could set up some snacks before the movie starts.
Good idea. I'll bring some chips and dip. What else do we need?
Maybe some popcorn? I can make it fresh on the stove.
Perfect. Should we go for plain popcorn, or do you want to add some flavor?
Let's try caramel popcorn. I have a great recipe for it.
That sounds amazing. I'll also grab some candy in case anyone has a sweet tooth.
Great. I'll get some soda and maybe prepare a fruit platter for a healthier option.
Nice balance. What movie are we watching, by the way?
I was thinking of a comedy. Something lighthearted and fun. Do you have any suggestions?
How about a classic like The Grand Budapest Hotel? It's funny and visually stunning.
I love that movie. It's a great pick. Do you think we should set up a cozy area with blankets and cushions?
Definitely. It'll make the movie night more comfortable and fun.
Agreed. I'll also dim the lights to give it a real theater vibe.
Perfect. I think we've got everything covered for a fantastic movie night.
Lesson 5, Perfect Weather.
Hi Anna, did you check the forecast? Nice weather tomorrow, isn't it?
Hi John, yes. It's perfect for outdoor activities. Do you have anything planned?
I was thinking of going for a bike ride along the river. How about you?
That sounds fun. I was considering a picnic at the park with some friends.
Great idea. The park will be lovely with all the sunshine. What are you packing for the picnic?
Sandwiches, fresh fruit, and maybe some lemonade. What about your bike ride? Are you going solo?
I might invite a few friends to join me. It's always more fun with company.
True. Are there any good stops along the river trail?
Yes, there's a small cafe halfway where we can take a break and enjoy the view.
That sounds perfect. Maybe after the picnic, I'll take a walk near the river too.
You should. The breeze there is so refreshing. Are you bringing any games for the picnic?
Yes, I'm bringing a frisbee and a deck of cards. Simple but fun.
Nice choices. It's going to be a great day for enjoying the outdoors.
Lesson 6, The Art of Negotiation.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about negotiation lately. So can we settle on a fair deal then if we accommodate each other?
Hi John, that sounds interesting. Negotiation is all about finding common ground. What's your perspective on it?
I believe it's essential to approach negotiations with an open mind. Understanding each other's needs is crucial.
Absolutely. When both parties are willing to compromise, it leads to better outcomes. Have you had any recent experiences with negotiation?
Yes, I had to negotiate a project deadline at work. I proposed a timeline that accommodated both my team's workload and the client's expectations.
That's a smart move. Balancing interests can build trust. Did you find the client receptive to your suggestions?
They were. By showing that I understood their concerns, we reached a mutually beneficial agreement.
That's great. It's amazing how effective communication can turn a potential conflict into a collaboration.
Exactly. I think active listening plays a significant role in this process. It shows respect and encourages openness.
Definitely. When people feel heard, they're more likely to cooperate. Have you ever faced a challenging negotiation?
Yes, once I had to negotiate a budget cut with my team. It was tough, but we focused on prioritizing essential expenses.
That's a wise approach. Focusing on priorities can help everyone stay aligned. Did you come up with creative solutions?
We did. By reallocating resources creatively, we managed to maintain our project quality without exceeding the budget.
That's impressive. It shows how collaboration can lead to innovative solutions. Negotiation isn't just about compromise, it's also about creativity.
Absolutely. The best outcomes often come from collaborative brainstorming.
Lesson 7, The Power of Collaboration.
Morning, Anna. I was reading about creativity and teamwork. Can you provide examples of how collaboration improved outcomes in projects?
Hi John, that's a fascinating topic. Collaboration often leads to innovative solutions because diverse perspectives are involved.
Exactly. For instance, in one project I worked on, we combined ideas from marketing and engineering, which resulted in a more user-friendly product.
That's a great example. When different departments work together, they can address various aspects of a problem more effectively.
Yes, I believe brainstorming sessions are key. They allow everyone to contribute, which often sparks new ideas.
Absolutely. I once participated in a workshop where we used design thinking to solve a community issue. The collaboration was incredible.
That sounds interesting. How did that work?
We formed small groups to brainstorm solutions, and each group presented their ideas. It led to a hybrid solution that incorporated the best elements from each proposal.
Wow, that's a fantastic approach. It's amazing how collaboration can enhance creativity. Did you notice any challenges during the process?
Yes, initially, there were differing opinions. But by encouraging open dialogue, we were able to resolve conflicts and focus on common goals.
That's a valuable lesson. Open communication is essential in collaborative efforts. It fosters an environment where everyone feels valued.
Exactly. When people feel safe to express their thoughts, it encourages more creative contributions.
I think that's why collaboration is so powerful. It not only improves outcomes but also strengthens relationships within teams.
Lesson 8: Lost and Found Adventures.
Hey Anna, I had quite an experience at the hotel last weekend. I misplaced my jacket.
Hi John, that's unfortunate. What did you do?
I went to the hotel's lost and found department and described my jacket. They were really helpful.
That's good to hear. Did they have many items there?
Yes, they had a surprising amount of lost items, from umbrellas to cameras. The variety of products is impressive.
Wow. It must have been interesting to see what people leave behind. Did you find your jacket?
Yes, thankfully. It was hanging on a rack, just waiting for me. I was so relieved.
I can imagine. It's always a bit stressful when you lose something valuable. How did you feel when you found it?
I felt a huge wave of relief. It's amazing how something as simple as a jacket can bring so much comfort.
Definitely. Personal items often hold sentimental value. What else did you see in the lost and found?
There were some really unique items, like a vintage camera and a pair of sunglasses. I wonder about the stories behind them.
That's intriguing. Each item probably has its own journey. It makes you think about how forgetful people can be on trips.
Exactly. Traveling can be chaotic sometimes. Have you ever lost anything while traveling?
Yes, I once left my phone in a restaurant. Luckily, the staff found it and kept it safe until I returned.
That's a relief. It's nice to know that there are kind people who look out for others.
Absolutely. Little acts of kindness can make a big difference when you're feeling stressed.
For sure. I think it's important to appreciate those moments. They remind us that people can be really helpful.
Lesson 9, Shopping for Variety.
Morning, Anna. I just visited a new store downtown, and the variety of products is impressive as well.
Hi, John. That sounds exciting. What kind of products did they have?
They had everything from gourmet foods to handmade crafts. It was like a treasure trove.
Wow. I love stores that offer unique items. Did you find anything you liked?
Yes, I bought some artisanal chocolates and a beautiful hand-woven scarf.
That's wonderful. Supporting local artisans is so important. Did you get to meet any of the makers?
I did. The shop owner introduced me to a few artisans, and they shared their stories. It added a personal touch to the shopping experience.
That's amazing. Knowing the story behind a product makes it even more special. What inspired you to visit that store?
I heard about it from a friend who raved about their selection. I wanted to explore and find unique gifts.
That's a great reason. It's always nice to give thoughtful gifts that stand out. What do you think makes a good gift?
I think a good gift reflects the recipient's personality and interests. It shows that you put thought into it.
Absolutely. Personalization can make a gift much more meaningful. Have you ever received a gift that really touched you?
Yes, my friend once gave me a book that I had mentioned wanting to read. It felt very thoughtful.
That's lovely. It's those little gestures that show how well we know each other.
Exactly. Shopping for variety can lead to discovering great finds and creating meaningful connections.
Lesson 10, Budgeting Challenges.
Hey Anna, I wanted to discuss the upcoming project. I have some reservations about the budget.
Hi, John, I anticipated that. What specific concerns do you have?
Well, I think we need to allocate more funds for marketing. If we want to reach our targets, it's crucial.
I agree. Marketing is essential for visibility. Let's go over the current budget and see where we can make adjustments.
That sounds good. I also believe we should set aside some money for unexpected expenses. It's always wise to have a buffer.
Absolutely. Contingency funds can save us from potential pitfalls. Have you considered how much we might need for that?
I think around 15% of the total budget would be reasonable. It gives us enough flexibility without overspending.
That makes sense. We can also identify areas where we can cut costs without affecting quality.
Yes. For instance, we might be able to use more digital marketing instead of traditional methods, which can be more costly.
Great idea. Digital platforms often provide better targeting and can yield higher returns on investment.
Exactly. Plus, we can measure the effectiveness of our campaigns more easily. Have you seen any successful campaigns recently?
I have. A local brand launched a social media campaign that went viral. Their engagement skyrocketed, and it cost them much less than traditional advertising.
That's inspiring. It shows how creativity and budgeting can lead to impressive results. Let's brainstorm some ideas for our own campaign.
Definitely. I believe we can leverage user-generated content to enhance our reach. It's authentic and resonates well with audiences.
I love that idea. Engaging our audience directly can foster a sense of community around our brand.
Lesson 11, Snack Brand Competition.
Morning, Anna. I was reading about snack brands, and I found it interesting that Lay's potato chips is the most popular brand.
Hi John, really? That's fascinating. What makes Lay's so successful compared to others?
Well, I think their variety of flavors appeals to a wide audience. They cater to different tastes, which keeps customers interested.
That's true. Variety is key in the snack industry. What's your favorite flavor?
I love the classic salted flavor, but I also enjoy their sour cream and onion. How about you?
I'm a big fan of the barbecue flavor. It is just the right amount of sweetness and spice.
Yum! I noticed that Doritos and Ruffles follow Lay's in popularity. What do you think sets them apart?
Doritos has that unique crunch and bold flavors that really stand out. Their marketing campaigns are also quite memorable.
Definitely. And Ruffles has that thick texture, which makes them perfect for dipping. They really have their niche.
Exactly. It's interesting how each brand has carved out its market. Do you think brands should innovate their flavors regularly?
Yes, I think that can keep the brand relevant. Limited edition flavors often create excitement and drive sales.
Absolutely. It encourages customers to try something new and share their experiences. Social media plays a big role in that, too.
For sure. People love posting about new flavors, which helps in word of mouth marketing. It's a win-win for brands and consumers.
Lesson 12, Finding Relaxation.
Hey Anna, I've been trying to improve my sleep quality lately. It really helps to have some downtime before going to bed.
Hi John, that's a great idea. Have you tried meditation as part of your bedtime routine?
Yes, I have. It really calms my mind and prepares me for sleep. I find it makes a huge difference.
I completely agree. Meditation can help clear your thoughts. What kind of meditation do you practice?
I usually do guided meditation. It's nice to have someone lead me through the process. It keeps me focused.
That sounds relaxing. I've tried mindfulness meditation, where I focus on my breathing. It's simple, but very effective.
Mindfulness is fantastic. It really brings you into the present moment. Have you noticed any changes since you started?
Definitely. I feel less anxious and more centered. It's easier to handle stress throughout the day.
That's wonderful. I think developing a calming nighttime routine can really enhance our overall well-being.
Absolutely. I also like to read before bed. It helps distract my mind from daily worries.
That's a great strategy. What types of books do you enjoy?
I love fiction, especially fantasy. It allows me to escape into different worlds before I sleep.
That sounds enchanting. I prefer nonfiction, especially books about self-improvement. They inspire me.
Those are great choices. It's amazing how reading can be both relaxing and enriching.
Yes, and it's a perfect way to wind down after a busy day. I think I'll continue both reading and meditating to improve my sleep.
Lesson 13, Airport Bookstores.
Morning, Anna. I was thinking about my upcoming trip and the airport bookstore. I hope they have a good selection of books and magazines.
Hi John, that's important. Airport bookstores can be a great way to find something interesting for a long flight.
Exactly. I always look for novels or travel magazines. They help pass the time and make the journey more enjoyable.
That's true. I love browsing through magazines about different cultures. They often inspire my next travel destination.
Me too. It's fascinating to learn about places while waiting for a flight. Do you have a favorite genre of books for traveling?
I usually go for thrillers. They keep me on the edge of my seat and make the flight feel shorter.
Good choice. I prefer light-hearted comedies. They lift my spirits and make the journey more fun.
That's a great way to approach it. Have you ever bought a book at the airport that you ended up loving?
Yes. I once bought a mystery novel that I couldn't put down. It made the whole trip fly by.
That's fantastic. Airport bookstores often have hidden gems. It's always worth checking out what they offer.
Definitely. I'll make sure to leave some time to explore before my flight. It's a nice way to start the adventure.
Lesson 14, Climbing Challenges.
Hey Anna, have you ever thought about climbing sheer cliffs? It sounds like an incredible challenge.
Hi John, it really does. Climbing those desolate cliffs must require a lot of skill and courage. What inspired you to think about it?
I was reading about a historic military operation where soldiers had to climb cliffs to take out enemy guns. It was fascinating.
That sounds intense. Climbing in such conditions must have been extremely dangerous. What do you think motivated them?
I think their sense of duty and the need to protect their comrades drove them. Fear must have been a factor, but also determination.
Absolutely. It's interesting how fear can either motivate or paralyze us. In high-pressure situations, some people rise to the occasion.
Exactly. Later, many climbers reported that fear ceased to be the main emotion, instead, it was focus and adrenaline that took over.
That's a great point. It's amazing how our emotions can shift in response to challenges. Have you ever faced a situation like that?
Yes, during a tough hike, I felt nervous at first, but once I focused on the path ahead, I enjoyed the experience.
That's inspiring. Staying present can really change our perspective. What was the most challenging part of the hike for you?
The steep sections were tough, especially with loose rocks. But reaching the summit made it all worthwhile.
I can imagine. The view must have been incredible. It's such a rewarding feeling to conquer a challenge.
Absolutely. It reminds me that sometimes, pushing through fear can lead to amazing experiences.
Yes. And it's also a reminder of how important it is to prepare and stay safe during such adventures.
Definitely. Proper gear and planning make a huge difference in ensuring a successful climb.
Lesson 15: The Power of Nature.
Morning, Anna. I was reading about a famous waterfall and how later visitors described their experiences.
Hi, John. That sounds interesting. What did they say about it?
Initially, many visitors were overwhelmed by the sheer power of the falls, but later, fear ceased to be the main emotion.
That's intriguing. What took over their emotions?
Awe and admiration replaced fear. They were captivated by the beauty and force of nature.
That makes sense. Nature can be both intimidating and breathtaking. It's interesting how our feelings can shift in such powerful environments.
Exactly. Many found themselves inspired to connect with nature rather than feeling threatened by it.
That's a beautiful perspective. It's like nature has a way of humbling us and reminding us of our place in the world.
Yes. I think experiencing such natural wonders can lead to a deeper appreciation for the environment.
Absolutely. Have you ever visited a place that left you in awe?
Yes, I visited a national park with stunning waterfalls and mountains. It was breathtaking.
That sounds amazing. Did you feel a shift in your emotions while you were there?
Definitely. I felt a mix of excitement and peace, which is a unique combination.
Lesson 16: Exploring Exercise.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about how to incorporate more forms of exercise into my routine.
Hi, John. That's a great idea. You should definitely try yoga. It's perfect for relaxation and flexibility.
I've heard a lot about yoga, but I'm not sure where to start. What do you enjoy most about it?
I love how it combines physical movement with mindfulness. It really helps clear my mind and reduces stress.
That sounds appealing. I could use some stress relief in my life. Are there different types of yoga?
Yes, there are various styles. Hatha yoga is great for beginners, while vinyasa is more dynamic and flows with your breath.
Interesting. I might start with hatha yoga then. How often do you practice?
I try to practice at least 3 times a week. It helps me stay balanced, both physically and mentally.